and I have some 10 key findings I would want to go through for you as revealed by the investigation over there. The very first one has to do with the sudden demise, or let me say the sudden loss of lift due to downdraft. Downdraft, that's cause of accident. Sudden loss of lift due to downdraft. It says the investigation determined that the immediate cause of the accident was the sudden loss of altitude and lift due to downdraft. This loss of weight occurred without any change in power or pitch altitude from the crew. That is the very first one. The second one has to do with the adverse environmental conditions and high terrain. And the loss of altitude was consistent with downdraft associated with changing environmental conditions over the terrain. The flight path involved rising terrain and adverse weather and limited visibility, all conducive to contributing or creating sudden and powerful turbulent wind currents. Number 3 has to do with lack of en route weather information. En route weather information. A major environmental constraint was the lack of weather information available to the pilots along the flight route. The crew relied only on aerodrome weather reports from Accra and Kumasi, which showed poor conditions. For example, low clouds at 600 to 900 feet in Kumasi. That's the point number 3. I have 10 for you. Number 4, transition to instrument flight near impact. So that's point number 4. The crew initiated the flight under visual flight rules, that is VFR. In marginal weather, the helicopter subsequently entered instrument meteorological conditions, that is IMC/clouds, at 9:56 and transitioned to IFR, but lost control and impacted a ridge line just 2 minutes later at 9:58. That's point number 4. Number 5, impact point on ridge line. The final point of impact was a ridge line at 1,350 feet above sea level, approximately 6.5 miles from the destination of Obuasi. That's 6.5 miles from the destination of Obuasi. That's point number 5. Number 6, please listen. Aircraft lacked critical safety enhancement, and although the helicopter was deemed airworthy and serviceable, it lacked crucial modern safety enhancement needed for flying safer in adverse weather over high terrain. Key missing ingredients or equipment including number 1, terrain awareness and warning system, that is HTAWS-EGPWS. Number 2, advanced navigation with terrain mapping, that's number 2. Number 3, we have automatic flight control system, AFCS. That's number 3 for you. But point number 7 from the investigation, the 10 highlighted points of investigation as revealed by the report. This number 7, limited national navigational capability. A systemic factor was the limited national navigational capability available for providing both en route and remote areas weather services to aircraft. The environment also lacked ground-based navigational aids en route. That's point number 7. Let's do point number 8. Please stay with me, just 2 points. Okay, point number 8 says absence of modern flight monitoring and tracking. Absence of modern flight monitoring and tracking. So the Air Force operations lacked modern real-time oversight systems, specifically no flight data. no flight data monitoring, that is FDM, and no real-time tracking system such as secondary surveillance radar or ADS-B. That's point number 8. Point number 9, and it says no simulator training for crews. Deficient, and I must say a deficit in enhanced training was noted, with the investigation finding that the crew had no access to stimulator training for recurrent practice and preparedness. So they lacked some training. That's point number 9. And the very final one has to do with crew competence and health ruled out. The competence of the crew was upped, and the health of the crew was also upped. So they ruled it out. So it says the investigation ruled out human factors related to crew competence or health. Both the captain and the crew members were qualified FAA commercial and instrumented pilots, and a review of medical and psychological records showed no known conditions that would have materially affected their performance by way of flying that very day on the 6th of August 2025. So these are some 10 key findings per the report as made public by Paul Fojo. Or in Fojo, he made those distant report public, and here are they, about 10 revelations from the probe into the helicopter crash that killed 8 people. So basically, for me, I would say Ghana killed 8 government officials.